I'm in my kitchen, as you guys obviously can tell. What's been going on with you guys? Like, what's been going on with the coronavirus, guys? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm scared, but like, it definitely has like my antennas up. Like, I'm definitely, I mean, we say this every time there's like a hysterical type of virus or something announced by the CDC, but in our government, we can't always trust our government, but that's a whole different segue. This just feels a lot different in a few ways. Like, not only does it seem like it's a lot more serious, the virus itself, it kind of feels like media is not really being told everything, and not only that, there's more and more known cases. So it seems like it's not being very well contained, which is very, very scary in itself. Catastrophes can happen, and that's why we cross our fingers and we like are just super thankful for like people who work in the positions they do, like, you know, people who it's their job to like contain like deadly viruses and stuff. Like, if you think about it, there's like probably thousands of deadly viruses that could wipe out like masses of people that are like contained by, you know, key people. So it's just like, it's crazy. Like, you have to kind of put things in perspective and realize that sometimes things can happen under the right circumstances, and you have to hope that this isn't one of those circumstances, honestly. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys just like from a real standpoint, because if you guys haven't noticed, I haven't posted anything to like my narcissism playlist in quite some time, and I know that some of you guys are like wondering like, why haven't you posted one of your videos like on narcissism? Because I really wanted to post something that encompassed a really large topic on my mind recently regarding narcissism. And oh my gosh, what was that? I didn't want that to happen. Oh my god, we're in chaos right now. I was saying, like, the whole narcissism thing, like, let's just be honest, like, there's a lot of narcissists out there. Like, I talk about narcissism and stuff, and I feel like I kind of like make it seem like it's just like individuals, but no. Like, I don't know how to word this in the right way, but in general, in life, society, we're surrounded by narcissists daily, all the time. Like, it's a societal thing. Like, and this is just my honest opinion about it, so if you guys, you know, don't have the same opinion and you differ from me, then power to you, that's totally your right. But I think that a lot of people in this society that we live in are very narcissistic in nature. I don't want to say they're full-blown NPD, but they are very narcissistic. Now, why do I say that? Like, I'll give you guys a couple of reasons. I think that a lot of it has to do with cancel culture. I actually cringe when I say that. Like, I hate the word or words. Cancel culture. Cancel culture. Cancel culture. I hate it. Oh my gosh. Like, it's just, like, my gosh. People, we were not raised to be, like, all into this cancel culture mess. Like, it's just not, it's not cute. It's just not. Truly, I think that as a society, we've kind of devolved to picking on other people and analyzing other people's flaws and seeing what the next person has wrong with them, because a lot of us get off on that. And I don't mean that in like a mean way, but you guys who kind of know, you know, if you know anyone who's on social media all the time for very negative reasons, and when I say negative reasons, pointing out flaws of other people and trying to drag people down, you know, being rude and just kind of like verbally abusive online is the same as being verbally abusive in person. I don't care what you say to me. If you are an online troll, then you are just a bully, like just hiding behind a computer screen, which is, I mean, if you think about it, even worse than being a bully face to face, because you're hiding behind a phone or you're hiding behind your laptop. Like you're just a coward, honestly, like my opinion. And that's something that's been on my mind for like a while now, guys. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think about that. I personally think that's how society is as a whole. Very narcissistic and very like self-centered, if you think about it. And a lot of that thought process is very toxic, and it's not very good for you to be around for a long period of time. And that leads me to my next thing, just to pivot off of that, because it's kind of like a very touchy thing to say, because, you know, people don't like to hear stuff like that, especially if it may apply to them specifically. But that's kind of why I could stay in there a little longer. I like my noodles chewy enough that it can absorb the sauce, but not too chewy, if that makes sense, where it's too doughy. So we're gonna leave that in there a little longer. Doesn't this look so good though? So I'm just gonna like fry it up a little bit in there, saute it so it like browns. Leads me to my next point. That is precisely why I stay to myself a lot. It's abnormal to a lot of people that you can mind your own business, that you could stay to yourself, that you're very quiet, that you don't really chat and talk to too many people, because that's strange to other people. That's not normal. But hear me out on this. I like to protect my energy. I like to protect my happy center, my happy place. It's okay to go ghost. It's okay. You're not hurting anyone by being okay in your own space and minding your own business. You know what I mean? Like, that is abnormal to so many people, and you would really like be shocked at how many people look at you like sideways when you're just minding your own business. Like, when you're not tearing other people down, because that's not what a lot of people like to do with their time. That's not what fuels a lot of people. And I think a lot of it is like gang mentality. I hate to say that, but a lot of it is like clusters of people. I'm going to find the meme and I'm going to put it in this video for sure. One insecure little bird, and it finds its own little cluster of other insecure birds, and they all cluster together, and they don't deviate from that pack, whatever. What do you call a bunch of birds? A flock? They don't deviate from that flock of birds because they feel like at home, they feel comfortable, and they feel accepted in that insecure flock of birds that they never leave. That's exactly what I'm trying to describe to you guys. That's society, and that's what I'm trying to say basically in this video, to drive home the point, is we live in a very narcissistic society, period, point blank, in my humble opinion. And we have a lot of people who are afraid to break from that because it seems like it's abnormal. It seems like you'll have less friends. It seems like, you know, you're going to be alone, blah, 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 and it's not acceptable. But like, we should probably rewrite the stereotypes of what's okay in our society, period, because doing the complete opposite of what everyone else does, believe it or not, you'll get probably better results for your own sanity, your own life. Because let's be honest, like, doing what everyone else does, following the pack, sometimes it's not always the best idea. A lot of times it's not the best idea. All I have to say for this video regarding narcissism. The rest of it is just going to be me like cooking and finishing dinner. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!